Kushida short story, a certain lapse of judgment. Put the boob thing aside for now. It's the other feelings that are the big problem. I'm in love with someone else. This kind of thing is not possible, right? Falling in love as a student or something like that won't do any good for the future. So I'm not going to like anyone here. The only thing that matters is myself. For the sake of my own happiness, there may be times when I have to get married in the future, but at most, that's all. If I judge that it is best for me to live by myself, then of course I will do so. There is absolutely no way I could have such feelings for him. Recently, I have become weaker because my weaknesses have been exposed to the people around me. It just happened that at this time, I was slightly touched by Ayano Koji-kun's attitude. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. Think about it calmly first. So far, I have resolutely played the role of my gentle self to anyone. In the end, who is Ayano Koji-kun? Wait a second. Ayano Koji-kun is waiting behind me. He should have noticed my abnormality. So I'm going to turn around and answer him with a smile, saying that I'm fine although I'm feeling a little sick. That's the usual me all the time. I turn around with my mind made up. I'm just a little dizzy, but I'm fine. It's okay. The moment I turned round and saw Ayano Koji-kun's face, I paused. Are you really okay? Because objectively speaking, I made a rather strange sound, so Ayano Koji-kun naturally asked, "Don't look over here." No. I'm still shaking. Confused, haunted. This is impossible. I'm absolutely haunted. Miki Yamamura's short story, Weak Presents. Early in the morning, the second years were enjoying themselves with a snowball fight. I couldn't hide the confusion in my heart as I blended into the light. I was supposed to live a low-key, quiet, solitary life. But he, as a matter of course, found the inconspicuous me and approached me. It's so lively. He took the initiative to say hello. This is also a change in itself. Well, it does look fun for sure. Ayano Koji-kun replied while glancing at my bare hands. My heart started beating faster and I purposely exhaled hot air into my hands. Did you forget your gloves again? Yes. After answering, I couldn't bear the nervousness of lying and confessed immediately. I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. I'm carrying them with me. Without thinking about it, I had already blurted it out. I didn't realize you were a comedian. Ayano Koji-kun spoke with his unchanging attitude, without a smile on his face. Sure enough. Does it not suit my style? After asking back uneasily, he shook his head in denial. No, it's fine. Isn't it? It's good to form a group and then slowly develop a bond. That's great. The confusion in my mind wasn't an illusion. I feel the same way. My presence is weak and I'm rarely noticed no matter what I do. But Kushida-san, Nishino-san, Amikura-san and everyone in the group watched me and saw me as a companion. Thanks to this group, not only the girls, but the boys as well. It was a completely different experience from what I thought it would be like before. I said that much at once. It was as if I had said all the things that had been in my heart until now. What I thought would be a long school trip is coming to an end today. It's been a long school trip, a school trip to investigate the enemy. But now, I'm questioning whether I still feel that way. Seiichi Bashira's short story, Confused but Resolute. Time going back to my room. After shouting loudly to the extent of causing a nuisance to the hotel, Chie left unhappily. As a teacher, I was shocked to see her acting like this. I'm sorry for what happened earlier, she said, as if she was complaining, probably because she was a little drunk. If she hadn't been drunk, she wouldn't have let anyone see her like this, right? It's okay, it's just a joke. After drinking, I'll put a deaf ear to it. Horikita said something unlike a student. You're really strict. Horikita, you're a little concerned, aren't you, sensei? To be honest, it's impossible not to think about it. Your class is so different from the one I took 3 years ago. Of course, The students are not the only ones to blame for what happened in the last class. It is also the responsibility of the class teacher who was not motivated to move up to Class A. In other words, it means that it is inseparable from my inaction. At that time, if I had harbored the same enthusiasm as I do now, there might have been some possibilities. No, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Even excluding my own reasons, the class is growing beyond belief now. Even excluding my own reasons, the class is now growing beyond imagination. The main reason for this is undoubtedly the presence of Kiyotaka Ayano-koji. I don't know if Ayano-koji-kun is a joker. However, I can't deny that he is strong as a fellow classmate, but I don't plan to have any scruples about it. Note: Joker refers to the trump card in poker, the big monster. As if reading my heart beat a little faster. Since this card is assigned to your class, you should use it to fight, shouldn't you? After all, we're aiming for Class A. Yes, that's my intention, too. The sense of unfairness caused by overuse of powerful cards. I can't let that make me waver and hold back. It would be too rude to the students of other classes who are serious about the class competition. Okay, I'm going to go find Chie. If I leave her alone she might drink until dawn. Even so, I can't treat the matter of Chie casually. If you ignore her easily, she may act beyond the teacher's limits. Then again, I have to re-examine myself at the same time. Horikita Suzune's short story. Inside the changing room, Kushida-san and I went back to the locker room to cool off. You're really tough, Horikita-san. Well, if I had persisted in that situation, I would have won. That's an illusion. If we had kept going, you'd be the first one to fall, right? It doesn't matter if you win or lose. It's when you get provoked by Kushida-san that you lose. Just now, when both of us were finally on the verge of dying, Ichinose-san stopped us. Otherwise, I don't know what would have happened. Of course, it was me who won in the end. Ichinose-san, who had resolved the fight, was called by Ando-san from her class as she was leaving. Here, Horikita-san, this is cold water. Kushida-san, who had wrapped her body in a towel, said so and handed me the cold mineral water bottle. It's rare for you to be so understanding. No, that's not true. I always care about others, don't I? She added with a cheerful smile. The walls have ears too, so I hope you'll be careful about what you say. That's true. I have to think about that, because I've been treating Kushida-san the way she really is. And then again, Horikita-san must be very thirsty right now, right? After all that time in the bath, eh? Well, of course if our match hadn't been interrupted, you would have forfeited by now. I still have a lot of room to spare, so please hydrate yourself as soon as possible. It's a trap. Kushida-san didn't have her own mineral water in her hands. That is to say, the match is not over yet. What a bore. Hydration is another matter, but the bathing endurance race is a draw, right? That's fine. Please, I'll drink after Horikita-san finishes her drink. She acted like she was possessed by Ibuki-san. I was a little dissatisfied, but then again, drinking now always feels like I'm being led by the nose. You're the one who should drink it before you get dehydrated. I'll get my own share. I excused myself from the mineral water bottle, and Kushida-san didn't take it either. As a result, neither of us drank water where we could see each other. Finally, both of us left the large bath and I went to a deserted place to have a wonderful drink. Diamond, diamond, diamond. Skywish here again. I hope you enjoyed the short stories as much as I did. As usual, I will leave a pinned comment discussing the release dates of the next volumes. A huge shout out to Royal Translations for also providing us the short stories this time around. I will see you all next time. Diamond, diamond, diamond.